when it was revealed that NBA legend Kobe Bryant and his daughter Gianna were among the 9 people killed in a helicopter crash in 2020. The world was shocked. Reports that Los Angeles County firefighters and sheriff's deputies had photographed and shared inappropriate images of the victims' remains were also devastating. Kobe's incredible talent began to captivate audiences while he was still in high school basketball. As a teenager, his phenomenal athleticism, self-assurance, and laser focus on becoming one of the greatest basketball players to grace an NBA court propelled him straight to the big leagues. Early life of Kobe Bryant. Kobe Bryant was born in Philadelphia on August 23, 1978, to Joe and Pamela Bryant. He was the youngest of 3 siblings and his parents' only son. Sharia and Shia are his older siblings, with whom he had a close relationship. Basketball roots. Bryant's path to NBA stardom was essentially predetermined by birth. Joe "Jelly Bean" Bryant, his father, began playing for various teams in the league in 1975, eventually moving overseas with 6-year-old Bryant to play in Italy for several years. Bryant's middle name, Bean, comes from his father's nickname. Relationship with basketball. In the documentary Kobe Bryant's Muse, the basketball legend discussed his early relationship with basketball, which began around the age of 3. Overseas, the game became his refuge from the stresses of his father's career, which required him to move frequently. Bryant said his maternal grandfather would send him videos of American basketball games, which he would watch over and over. This sparked his interest in not only the game, but also in watching players such as the Atlanta Hawks' John Battle and the Los Angeles Lakers' Magic Johnson, who influenced his skill set and knowledge of the game. High school career and legacy at Lower Merion. Bryant's family eventually moved back to the U.S., settling in the Philadelphia suburb of Lower Merion. He attended Lower Merion High School, where the young shooting guard developed his now iconic aggressive playing style and led his team to win the 1996 BIAA state championship over Erie Cathedral Prep with a score of 4,843. He scored nearly 3,000 points during his career and, according to the school's website, became its most famous alum with his jersey 33 retired. 1996 air balls to accuracy. Bryant's start in the NBA was not as promising as that of teammates Allen Iverson and Ray Allen. He spent most of his time on the bench, with only brief appearances on the court. Bryant shot 4 air balls, with the game on the line in the 1996 Western Conference semifinals, much to the chagrin of his teammates and Laker fans. In his documentary Muse, he later revealed that when he returned to Los Angeles, he went to a nearby high school and spent the entire day shooting in the gym. It was a watershed moment in his career that led to him returning stronger the following season. 1997, youngest slam dunk champ. Bryant made history as the youngest slam dunk champion ever in 1997 during his rookie year. Bryant, an 18-year-old, wowed the judges with his incredible style, rhythm, attitude, and confidence. He competed against Ray Allen, Chris Carr, and Michael Finley. 1999, Bryant meets his future wife. Bryant's primary focus and love were improving his game in the league and achieving stardom there. However, this did not prevent him from taking a brief detour into rap music. Bryant met Vanessa Lane, an extra and high school student who would become his wife 2 years later, on a video set in 1999. His decision to marry young caused a temporary schism in his family. The Bryant family and their children's athletic pursuits. Bryant and his wife Vanessa welcomed their first child, Natalia, on January 19, 2003. Gianna, Gigi, Bianca, and Capri were later added to the family in 2006, 2016, and 2019, respectively. Natalia went on to play high school volleyball, while Gianna followed in her father's footsteps and played basketball. The birth of Black Mamba? Every Kobe fan is aware of his alter ego, Black Mamba. However, the origins of the moniker have deep emotional and intellectual significance in Bryant's life. In Kobe Bryant's Muse, he describes how, in 2003, he was being mocked by the crowd and felt like his life was spiraling out of control. So he created the Black Mamba in order to escape that reality. Kobe must deal with all of these issues and personal challenges. The Black Mamba enters the court and does his thing. "I'm annihilating everyone who stepped onto the court," he elaborated. Partnership with Nike, top athletes, and brand endorsements go together like peanut butter and jelly. Bryant's face and name are also instantly recognizable and bankable. His lucrative professional collaboration with Nike began in 2003, and he has released more than a dozen signature shoes with the company. The decision not to renew Kobe Bryant's contract by his estate and Vanessa Bryant made headlines in April 2021. The real MVP. Bryant received numerous awards during his time in the league. He may not have cared as much about being the most valuable player as he did about winning NBA MVP once. Bryant tears Achilles tendon. Bryant tore his left Achilles tendon during a game against the Golden State Warriors on April 12, 2013. Many believe that this injury would be the final nail in his career's coffin. Bryant's lifelong desire to prove others wrong won out, and he returned to court about 8 months later. Final game and retirement. Bryant's last game was on April 13, 2016. He left on a high note, scoring 60 points against the Utah Jazz and reminding everyone that he could still dominate the game. Bryant's wife and children were present at the game. By Karl Malone, LeBron James, and Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. An Oscar winner? The basketball player has won more than one championship. He also won an Oscar for Best Animated Short Film in 2018. Bryant narrates his retirement announcement letter in Dear Basketball, a 5-minute film. Founded the Mamba Sports Academy. Bryant founded Mamba Sports Academy in 2018 with Chad Faulkner, the owner of a Southern California sports academy. Bryant's daughter Gianna was a member of the collective, and he worked closely with its young players to help them develop their skills. Following Bryant's death, the academy changed its name to Mamba. Death at 41. On January 26, 2020, Kobe Bryant was killed in a helicopter accident in Calabasas, California. The legendary basketball player died in the crash, along with his 13-year-old daughter Gianna and 7 other passengers, including the pilot. The group was on their way to a basketball game watching this video about the life and legacy of Kobe Bryant. His passing was a tragic loss for the world of basketball and beyond, but his impact on the sport and his community will never be forgotten. Let us continue to honor his memory by striving for excellence, pushing ourselves to be better every day, and cherishing the time we have with our loved ones. Rest in peace, Kobe Bryant.